paper, toilet tissue's expensive.
We were at
Toilet
Costco
paper
to buy TP yesterday. I was like, let's splurge and get the squishy, nice, feels nice on the bum, the Cottonelle or whatever, extra
the
quilted.
Cottonelle, yeah.
And then the Kirkland brand, it was $10 less. So my husband was like, you really want the Cottonelle tushy softness.
Tushy softness.
And he was like, this one's got more grit. We like had a full-on toilet paper combo.
It's toilet paper.
I don't like soft
He
toilet paper.
likes it to grab.
Yep.
I
Soft
like
toilet
it
paper.
soft.
Soft. I hate soft toilet paper.
Isn't there?
So did he. So and he's like,
You
it's
have to use
$10
more.
cheaper.
There's no balance. They don't have something that's like soft but strong at the same time that
I mean,
is able to get
I get
everything.
Cottonelle
the-
will argue. I'm sure. I shouldn't even say their name brand, but I think that's the one that's like it's either Kirkland or Cottonelle. We chose Kirkland. I was like, touche, $10.
I buy the Target brand.
Yeah, that's solid.
The strong. They have like strong and soft.
Yep.
I buy the strong.
Yes. So strong is what I buy.
Yeah.
It's
You don't want it
better
too
grip.
soft because it's just.
It's weird down there. It feels like I'm putting a tissue down there.
Right. Which you don't want to feel like you're putting a tissue. You want to feel like you're putting
Yeah, it feels like
You know, I want to get a bidet.
a bidet.
I've talked about this
that
many
weirds
times.
me out.
I tried one for the
I got a
first
pressure
lovely.
washer. Just put that in there.
Nope. That will hurt.
You want a
That's not
sandblast?
soft. That's hard. Anyway, that was not what we came here to talk about. We were talking about the price of food, though. And it is expensive. Fruit, incredibly expensive. I looked at a bucket
$7.99.
of blueberries. It was like $9. And I'm like, no, sorry, bud.
I buy
Remy's
these-
I don't buy fruits anymore. Berries.
Because of
I do not.
inflation.
We buy apples. We buy the essentials.
Apples are stone.
Oranges, and bananas. That's what we buy.
I'm very specific on my apples. I buy there's these
Honeycrisps?
this bucket of apples. It comes in a box. They're really small and really sweet.
What?
It's like
style?
$8.99.
What's the brand?
expensive.
What's the name?
I can't remember the
Gala,
name of the brand.
Fuji.
No, they only sell it at like Target and
Sweet
a couple
Tango?
other stores. I don't know the kind of
We're
apples.
an apple community in
Yeah,
Minnesota.
how do you not know that?
It's Honeycrisp or bust.
It's the
Yeah.
bucket. It's the thing.
You see a Honeycrisp.
Apples are expensive too, though, to be honest.
You see a Honeycrisp somewhere, and you're like, jackpot. That person's rich.
Yes. My parents have a Honeycrisp apple tree in their yard, and it's like the best thing.
And they actually like keep it up.
He put a big fence around it so the deer don't get it.
Oh gosh.
It was great, and he planted it years ago. Now the
Every
fruits of
other-
their labor are paying off, literally.
Yeah, I planted a Johnny Appleseed tree when I was a kid.
And you get to go pick apples still.
Mine are more Harrelson, so they're like
Good for pie.
pie. My mom makes
Pie
pie.
making.
My mom makes.
What do you
honey-
I found it. The Rocket. They look
Rockets.
like this. They're called Rockets.
Where are they
sell
from?
them.
Are they good?
I don't know. They're delicious.
Are
and
they
they're,
tart? Are they sweet?
They're very sweet. They're small enough where you can like eat one and like you're good to go. Like you feel like you're not. They're really small.
Yeah, they are small.
And I don't know what kind of apples they are.
It's a good thrower. If you're throwing apples. I don't know.
Why would you throw apples?
I don't know. I just really want to throw it.
You throw tomatoes. You don't
got
throw
an
apples. if you're
apple
here,
gun?
somebody.
Apple guns.
Anyway.
No, that and then cereal we were discussing.
So
That's
I'm-
ridiculous.
I've recently gotten back into cereal because I've taken a hiatus from it because
of health reasons.
milk messes up my stomach. So I found
Lactate?
Fairlife milk
What is
is
it?
really good. Fairlife.
It's
Like oat milk?
milk without the lactose.
Yeah, it's like milk without lactose, and it's
I
like
like oat-
ultra
I like
filtered,
oat milk.
and yeah, I feel like it's not. I can't drink my cereal with like oat milk. I need to have like
thick?
cow's milk.
Oat milk is thick.
Yeah,
It's like a.
and I've tried almond milk, and I've tried like
They got funny taste to me.
I need milk, and so Fairlife works for my stomach. But I've recently gotten back into milk, and I went out and bought a box of Raisin Bran Crunch. Don't knock it till you try it. Good cereal.
scoop.
It's
Yeah,
not
no,
Raisin
I
Bran.
like
It's
it.
Raisin Bran Crunch. It was like $5 for the box.
That's actually not bad. That's like a steal, I'd
That's
say.
not bad.
No,
Oh,
because
no,
it's
it's
like
been a while
since I've been
thing
back
of
to cereal.
Cheerios.
It
It depends
used
on
to be
where you go.
$2.99.
Yeah, it used to be dirt cheap.
Like a normal grocery store. Honestly, there's
Cereal's
not a lot of
ridiculous.
WalMarts around here because I'm from like the South.
I'm used to Walmart.
Yeah, there's no
I feel
Walmarts
like
in Minnesota.
they're
You have
There's
to
Target.
drive
within
way
the
out of the
metro.
way
You
to
have to
get
get
to
out of the
Walmart.
metro. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't. We don't Walmart shop, and Walmart saves you half. And we did a taste test event at my friend's house. It was super fun.
Of like knockoff brands.
So it
versus
was
name
find
brand.
the name brand, right? So it would be like 4 salsas, and you'd have like Target off-brand. You'd have the Tostitos. You'd have Aldi's off-brand, Clancy's or whatever, and then you'd have whatever. And Great Value won like every time.
Interesting.
That's great. That's a fun, weird night you had with your
It
friends.
was the funnest.
Were you
drunk
working
night ever.
marketing research for a firm?
Working your marketing friends.
It
were
was
over
super
and-
fun, and we realized Aldi's terrible.
Really? I like some Aldi
The
stuff.
Clancy's never won. It never was
Clancy,
false.
like, yeah, the
So
chips,
Clancy is
they're
the
okay.
that's just like their off-brand. So we did the off-brand versus on-brand. So the only ones like Cheez-Its, you've got to buy Cheez-It.
You
But
can't
like
buy off-brand Cheez-Its.
No, you can't buy off-brand.
You can't,
Yeah, you
right.
cannot. But like, there's a lot of them where it's like it just didn't matter.
Right.
And Great Value always won. Anyways, with that being said, Great Value brands are phenomenal, and they're the cheapest. I save like half at Walmart.
There are Target executives that are screaming at their screen
I
right
thought
now.
Target cereal is cheaper than
I
like
like
going to
Target
Lunds and Byerly's. Literally, it was like $9 for a thing of multi-grain Cheerios.
Oh, I only go to Lund's if I want to spoil myself. I don't go to Lund's on like a normal shopping trip. It's if I feel fancy and I'm wearing my monocle.
You're like, hello, how do you do?
I'll take your finest chicken, please. Thank you.
So anywho, hopefully it goes down. That's why
Yeah.
if you join a CSA, shop
deflation.
local, get your veggies and produce. It's cheaper.
What's a CSA?
Community supported agriculture.
Oh.
I very much am a advocate of like there's so many. There's like 84 in Minnesota, and then you can either drop it off at your place or you can go pick it up. You get a box every week of
Really?
the produce and veggies of the week.
Okay.
It's amazing. Sign up this year. We'll all sign up.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, how expensive is it?
Well, we pay for ours. It was untied, and when I did it, it was 400 some bucks for the whole. Like it's 17 weeks.
Okay.
It's a whole summer essentially, and fall.
Mm-hmm.
At the fall, they give you a big basket with like pumpkins, and beginning you get the local strawberries and cantaloupes.
Cool.
It's my favorite.
I may have to
one.
check that out.
They're
love
amazing. I'm
fresh
very hooked.
Food.
It makes us try like kohlrabi. I never buy kohlrabi,
I
but
hate kohlrabi.
I love it though. You learn how to cook with it.
Oh my
You
gosh,
just cut
they
it up,
smell
saute.
What is a
so-
kohlrabi?
It tastes like,
It's like
the stem of a broccoli.
It's like smelly radish.
Oh.
Kinda. Yeah.
It
it's
smells like awful.
There's things like we
radish.
get a lot of eggplant. We don't eat a lot of eggplant. So
I've
like,
never eaten eggplant.
Don't. You don't need to. My mom, for some reason, and I don't know if she's watching this morning. I love you, Mom. Used to make a lot of eggplant parmesan
I
growing
love
up.
eggplant.
I feel like that'd be
parm.
I
good.
don't know where she got that recipe from, considering she's Jamaican. Like, where did you get an eggplant parm recipe from? Anyway, she used to make it a lot, and I used to hate it every time she made it.
Truth comes out.
She's
Sorry,
not watching.
Mama
She watches
Hackett.
the main show. She's not watching the extra.
YouTube
I don't
extra.
think. Maybe.
Now
We'll
you
see.
know. Now she's like the parmesan.
I'm gonna get a text message here in a few minutes.
Oh.
I'm not a big fan of eggplant, though. You don't need to try it. You're good.
Okay. Is it kind of like zucchini?
But awful.
It's different taste.
Worse.
You'd like a eggplant parm. You'd
Because it's deep fried.
kind of. All right, moving on. Stuff's expensive. Sorry. Coupon.
The thing is, like, if it's deflation, though, then we go into a recession, so that's also not good.
I know.
It's better to hold steady and then kind of have a semi-recession and then let the wages slowly come up. Sorry, that's the economics in me. You can't actually have deflation. The country would collapse.
I don't understand economics.
You need companies like Target and stuff to continue to grow revenue, so they almost, there has to be inflation for the GDP to rise.
Okay.
If you stop inflation totally, you have deflation, Target's profits go down, then the company goes into a massive recession.
Okay.
So
Did you take
pick-
economics at St. Cloud State?
No, I just learned all this on
Oh, you
my
never
own.
had to take economics?
No,
Really?
That-
It was
no.
like Professor Banyan.
I just watch
was
videos on YouTube
fantastic.
for like an hour or
So
two.
you just self-taught your thing yourself?
every
when it comes
night
to
I'll go
economics?
every night for the past 7 years.
That's
I
why I
just
take
learn.
his advice with a grain of salt.
I just learn. I just
He's his
learn.
own professor.
No, I mean I'm not. I mean I'm just a normal Joe, but I do know how like the world works now.
I mean, kudos to you for educating yourself, because a lot of people are just ignorant on that stuff. They don't.
That used to
bother
be me, and
study
it
up.
bothered me. I was like, I don't even know what a 401k is. What's a Roth IRA? I'm like, I don't even know what's a Roth. And I realized they're totally different. So one I can just take and not pay taxes on. Sweet, I like that. But that's kind of how it started. And then I was like, wow, I'm an idiot. I know nothing.
That's how I feel
I
right
give
now.
my money to somebody. I'm like, I don't even know how this works. And I kind of want to understand, like, who pays for it all? It's us. They screw us over to pay for it. It's how it works. But how do you balance this Scrooge? Anyways,
Johnny
you go.
Economics. We need to have a segment.
Johnny Economics, where he
Yeah,
gets like
yeah.
3 minutes to rant about
Yeah.
something, and we'll be like,
I wouldn't pay
Like
500.
Jim Kramer, like your tie loosened up,
yeah,
and you're
you
just
kind
like,
of are
I watch
Jim
him every
Crazer.
night. I
Mad
love
Money
you
was
did.
so good.
I do not watch the morning show on CNBC if he's not there. That's how much I like him. I
what's it
turn it
called?
off.
wow.
But he does a lot of shows. So he starts off the morning with
It's like
brain fart.
my husband has
no,
it.
it's,
No, it's not Mad Money. It's with the
Squawk
three dudes.
Box.
Squawk Box.
Or,
That's the one.
Squawk on the Street. They
Or
got all
Squawk
this
on the
shit.
Street. That's
It might be Squawk on the Street.
I think it's Squawk on the Street.
Squawk Box is before. Anyways, I used to be very into the opening bell, and I
Ding,
would
ding,
day
ding.
trade and have fun. Now I just don't.
Now you're a dad.
Now I long invest in boring companies and crypto a little.
Johnny Economics. Fun. All right, we got to talk
Sorry.
Grammys.
Yes, because everybody is in
Grammys.
complete agreement with everybody that won last night. Nobody is ranting online or
No.
sharing bad tweets.
Taylor Swift,
Taylor, of course,
no big surprise, broke
the
a record.
first artist to win top album for a fourth time. Celine Dion actually presented her the award, which
Got a
is
standing ovation.
amazing.
She got
people.
flack online for not addressing Celine
did
Dion
not address-
and being like, "You're a legend." She was
Right.
talking about Lana Del Rey being a legend. I'm like, "Girl, turn to your right." I mean, Lana Del Rey's great.
Did she
but
really do
Celine
that? I
Dion-
didn't see her speech yet.
Celine, I didn't know Lana Del Rey. She like forced her to come. I didn't know she was part of her album.
don't
I was
know
very
who that
confused.
is.
I'm like, wait, is she part?
Who's Elena Del Rey?
She's an artist. You would know a song she sang.
Yeah, I know a song. I can't name them, but I know
Isn't it
the song.
Summertime Sadness?
Summertime, I got the summertime, and that's
That's a
all we can
very
sing.
small song.
Right, but
Yeah.
like Celine Dion, who had to take a break because she had
Legend.
that.
And she didn't
disorder or whatever it
She
was,
didn't
muscular
acknowledge her.
disorder.
She didn't like.
Yeah, she just like kind of sat. She was holding the Grammy, like, okay, I've won like a million of these myself, and here.
Yeah. She should have gone up to the mic and said, "Hey, one time
And-
for Celine Dion, by the way,
Right,
who's been
that would've
going
been
through
great.
it, a legend, amazing applause."
Quebec's queen.
Or
Quebec's
Grammy's the
queen.
biggest thing you can win as a artist.
That's
musical artist?
the
Yeah.
musical artist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the top award.
Sorry, I am not, savvy.
Highlights of the night. I saw Billie Eilish perform with her brother Phineas. They were so good. She's just really talented. They're both talented. And they interviewed her mom, who was here at Care in the Kitchen once. She's really cool, very down to earth people, I'd say.
Wait, so is Billy from the area?
No, her mom was touring. They do like when she goes on tour, they try to do sustainable food and like very like earth-friendly vegan stuff. And she came on Care in the Kitchen with Chef Fima, who partnered with her on a project.
That's really
But she
cool.
was really like cool and down to earth and talked about Billy and her son Phineas, just like any mom would, like proud.
Yeah.
But they won, and she's just so good. So she won for
She's a
her
star.
Barbie song she wrote.
Yeah, that was a good song.
And the other big thing was Luke Combs and
Luke Combs
Tracy Chapman.
and Tracy Chapman doing Fast Car, of course. Tracy did the original song back in
that's
the
so
80s.
cool.
she hasn't performed live in like
Yeah.
a long time.
And, it never gained as much traction, when she released it back in the
Oh,
80s.
I love that song.
Love
Before
the
Luke
song.
Combs, I
but
was
then
like,
Luke Combs
it was
did
so
it,
good.
and it shot to another stratosphere, and it was great to see him bring her back on the stage.
Good
and
to,
for them
to
to
give
perform
him all
together.
his, the humble, be
Yeah.
humble,
And he was
show
like,
respects.
he was so happy to be up there performing it with her.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Who else performed? Miley did.
Miley did
Flowers.
Flowers. Love
I
that
can
song.
buy myself flowers.
And
huge song.
she killed it. She killed it up there on the stage.
It's her
and
first time.
First 2 Grammys ever, which is crazy. She's
for
never
her.
won a Grammy. I'm surprised to hear that because you think of Miley, you think of We Won't Stop, you think of Wrecking Ball.
You think of her like youth when she was kind of wild and
Yeah. and
Yeah.
Although
Crazy.
I love the Bangers album. When she goes on tour, I said my first concert was Hannah Montana, crossover to Miley. It was more Miley, not very much Hannah Montana. But it was a really good concert.
I went to the Miley one in 2013. It was whoa.
Wait,
Oh,
what
was that-
was woe about it?
It
Just
was
What was the
scandalous.
song?
It was over the top.
That was like
Oh.
when she did the VMAs and
It was
like with
all-
Robin
I
Thicke.
was
It
in
was
the-
in her like era.
I was in the peak of that era. I was
Uh-huh.
in Vegas, and it was like, and you're in Vegas. It's like, hey, let's go to Miley Cyrus.
It was probably a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
2013 was that We Can't Stop and We Won't Stop.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
and
it
then
was
Wrecking Ball
yeah.
was in there too.
Yeah.
Was
It
that
was in her
album?
Liam era, you know?
I think she's in a way matured. I think
Oh, yeah.
she's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
into that
I think she's sober
next
now.
phase of her life.
I think she's California sober.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's full on sober. I
Maybe
don't
she
know.
is.
Because she used to like light up on stage. She's very much tamed.
Mm-hmm.
She wrote a song about how she isn't the same as she was. What was it called? Like,
I don't
used to
remember.
be young. Thank you, producers. They're young. They know things.
I think she's
Isn't
coming
Miley
into her
Cyrus
own.
our age?
She is our age. I used to be young too.
I always talk about Miley. I'm like, what a kid, and I'm like, oh, she's
Wait,
probably
she's
an adult.
she's
now.
younger than us. She was
she?
born in '92. Our
She's 32.
team is on it.
I have a question. I know we only got a few minutes left. Are we about to enter a Taylor fatigue stage? Are we already there?
She dropped another album, or she said no.
No, you don't think? I don't know. The reactions last night on social media were very interesting. I feel like people are.
I think she's
she's
in her moment.
She's turning into the New England Patriots / Kansas City Chiefs of music. Like, she's inevitable. She's gonna win everything all the time.
I think though, like her having a million songs #1 from her album Midnights, the proof is in the pudding. People listened to her that whole album and it hit #1, like multiple songs. That's she's not scamming the system.
Right.
She's grown in popularity because people love her. So I don't.
I don't think it's anything against her in terms of her talent, because the New England Patriots were also talented. People still hated them because they always won.
People hate the greats.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's her. I don't know. I have no comment, I guess.
Yeah, because we don't want the Swifties to come after us. No.
Well, and I think she's killing
Leave us
it. It's
alone.
her year.
She is.
She is. It has been her year.
It
for
has.
Sure.
Okay. 50s.
Okay.
50s every day. I want a Grammy. 50, 51, 51 rain by late week. A little more cloud cover coming in here Wednesday and Thursday, cooling it down for the weekend.
I don't think they make Grammys
Super
for
Bowl
weather.
weekend.
No. They only
It is National Meteorologist Day.
They ignored that
Bring
all
out
day.
the cake.
Where's the
Bring
cake?
out the
Bring
cake.
it out.
You ignored it all day?
I forgot.
We
And we actually don't have a cake. This is really bad.
We actually prepared a song for you. Are you ready?
A one. A one.
A one, two, three. Happy National
National
Meteorologist.
Cut to black. Fade to black. Hurry.